Hi guys, so for the past few days I haven't been really vlogging as much, but for the past few days I have just been playing tennis mainly. Hi guys, so this morning I am about to play some tennis and it just seems like a nice and cool morning and I just can't wait to just get some exercise. Starting my day with exercising is just so refreshing because then I feel like if I can master the rest of the day, because to me I view exercising as just an essential element of just overall good health, emotional health, and also physical health as well. Oh my gosh. So hi guys. I just came from running, like warm-up running, and now I'm about to just play some tennis. So it is actually about going up to 12 p.m. right now, so that really shows the dedication to this, and I know I just really feel like exercising, so that is what I'm about to do right now. And I'm out of breath talking to you already, but the sun is really hot, but I'm not worrying because I have all my sunblock and I'm just about to go on the court. And that is what I am about to do right now. So in this video, I'll be talking about faith versus fear. So to give you a definition of what faith is, if I go and I look into the Bible, I will see that in Hebrews 11:1, it says that faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see. Earl Nightingale, who was an author who wrote many success books, said that faith is basically perseverance. He said that perseverance is another word for faith. Oh my God. So when I think about faith, I think about an undying amount of belief, or what should I say? Yes, an undying amount of belief towards a definite goal or plan. And sometimes we may not know how a goal may be achieved, but wait a minute. Oh, I'm so thirsty. But as I was saying, I believe that faith is just, so it's basically a focus on a definite goal or a definite plan that you believe will eventually come true. So basically fear and faith cannot coexist. But I will define for you what fear is in a second, and I will give you some examples of how fear was or is detrimental to people's definite goals or plans. So some may believe that fear, well, I believe that fear is just an illusion. So basically, as I was saying, I believe that fear is an illusion. Why do I believe that? Because basically I believe that it's an illusion. I believe that we create these thoughts in our minds which were brought about by, for example, by people's opinions, by criticisms, or which bring on worries and doubts, and that translates to a fear. And that is why I believe that is an illusion, because it's not really, it was never meant to be. We were never meant to be afraid of anything. For example, the Bible says that, I'm here looking at a quote here. For example, throughout the Bible, at many intervals, it reassures you that you should never be afraid of anything, that you don't have a reason to be afraid of anything. For example, it says in Joshua 1:9, it says, have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. And another one says, in Matthew 6:34, it says, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. And another quote from the Bible, which comes from John 14:27, it says, peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid. So for example, we see throughout many intervals in the Bible, it says, it keeps commanding you to not be afraid of anything. You have no reason to fear anything, because God is always with you. And also, I believe that the illusion of fear, it comes from trying to live up to people's expectations too much. For example, you may think that you may have to act a certain way to be accepted. So therein lies the fear of criticism. So I believe that that is another way that so-called fear is brought into our minds. So as I said, fear is an illusion. And this is my favorite quote here, which was written by Marianne Williamson in a book called A Return to Love. So she basically summed up what so-called fear is and why it is perpetuated through our minds so much. And I have to often remind myself of this quote whenever I develop any of those thoughts that can be detrimental to me and my future. So I'm reading here on my phone. She said in that book, she said, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We are born to manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Now, what that quote means to me basically is that we basically have these fears because we don't want to so-called outshine other people, so therefore we neglect our true selves and we put on this sort of a facade or an identity to help you to be accepted in a particular group among people and so on. And when we do this, we actually not only hurt ourselves, but we hurt other people, because as the quote is saying, when we don't let fear, so-called fear, coexist within us, we therefore help other people to be more confident in themselves and to not let fear coexist within them as well. So that is why this is my favorite quote, because it just reminds me that you should just be yourself no matter what. And when you are being yourself, you will help other people and you will also help yourself as well. So basically, faith is the absence of fear. So if you, and you can't have both of them together, you must have one or the other one, because if you have fear and faith, then what you want will not be manifested into your life. So a part of the Bible that reminds me of why fear and faith cannot coexist is when somewhere in the Bible when it said that which Job had feared came upon him, which meant that he thought about what he was not good at, and he basically had so many doubts about himself that they actually came to pass. So that is why I said that fear can be very detrimental, and it can be just as powerful as faith. So basically, as I said before, my law of attraction video, basically what you think is what you become. So I will end this video by saying that you should think positive thoughts, and that when you think positive thoughts, it will show your measure of faith, because it takes a lot of strength and courage to show faith, because faith is basically perseverance, as I said before. So it would build your mental strength and spiritual strength as well. And when you realize that your faith would have been successful, when you realize that some things that you wanted would have came to pass, then you would be more willing to practice having faith, and because you would have yielded the results from before. So, and at the same time, when you think of something bad, when you think of something negative, or when you have fears, it may be manifested into your life as well. So just think carefully about your thoughts, and just have more faith in yourself and in your abilities as well. So that is what I'm going to end off the video by saying. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos. Bye.